Symptoms resemble rabies but are highly contagious. Repeat, this is not a drill. It's not the end of the world, but it is a severe test. The key to survival is order and isolation. Stay calm, stay hopeful, and await further instructions. Sector 37, requesting backup. There are too many of them. Dja, protect me. Leo the Great, come quickly. Dja, protect me. Leo the GRE.
New tasks are popping up fast, huh? Easy, easy. There's enough for everyone. Let me see. You haven't done your daily quest yet, right? Go walk 3 laps around that wall. Yeah, just 3 laps. Completion reward, plus 10 XP. Hey you, don't just stand there gnawing. Do you even know interactive etiquette? Shared quest, XP bonus. You go walk laps too. NPC template loading too slow. Thumbs down. I'm Chimbu Fan, a normal person. I've had a secret since I was little. There's a game interface in front of my eyes, but it's always stuck on the loading screen. Clicking does nothing. All I can do is watch that game trailer over and over. Watch how the people in it cooperate with those NPCs.
Why isn't it working yet? I've clicked for so many days.
An unprecedented immersive management experience. Build your unique collaborative relationship with native NPCs. Rebuild civilization together. Build your unique collaborative relationship with native NPCs. Rebuild civilization together.
You're the NPC from the starter village, right? We need to initiate the first interaction protocol.
Based on our observations, your child likely suffers from schizophrenia. Harmful behavior has already occurred. We recommend early hospitalization.
I have a game interface in front of me. There are many NPCs in it, and many quests to do. Why hasn't it started yet?
I told every doctor and nurse about this game. I said it was real, right in front of me. They gave me medicine, talked to me, wrote down everything I said in detail. I know they all think I'm very sick. That's all in my head. But they're wrong. Today, all sorts of strange noises started outside. It got really loud. And this loading icon that's been stuck for over 20 years, it finally finished updating. Modeling errors, behavior tree corruption, no quest guidance. Just stuck in these meaningless loops. Is this the tutorial starting? Command. Stop loop. Good. Loyalty threshold met. Quest. Collaborative capture. Get that bug unit down from the ceiling. Note the execution process counts as team collaboration experience. Experience points increased by 15 each. Pathfinding algorithm needs optimization. Forget it. Physical interaction also counts as interaction. Proceed. Next issue. You're unauthorized. Damage public in-game assets. Surveillance cameras. According to the draft Post-Apocalypse Asset Provisional Management Treaty, Article 1, malicious damage to facilities will be penalized based on severity. Isolation for reflection, experience points deduction, or correction measures executed by neighboring friendly units. Command, spit out the damaged items. Now, seems some enhanced correction is needed. You 3, apply the electroconvulsive wake-up protocol on him. Mostly intact. Core components recoverable. Correction effective. Command, release him. Remember to follow the rules next time. Now, return to the team and stand by.
This is definitely not mental illness. What the hell? What the hell is this?
Sheriff Zhou Zheng. I am Dr. Lin Wei from the 3rd Psychiatric Hospital. I found your contact through the emergency contact poster on the hospital bulletin board. I am currently trapped in the central monitoring room in the basement of the main hospital building.
Dr. Lin, this is Zhou Zheng. Copy that. Assault Teams 1 and 2, complete equipment checks within 5 minutes. We have a clear rescue target and a new intelligence source. Location, 3rd Psychiatric Hospital. Operation risk is extremely high. Target area contains dangers that cannot be assessed with conventional logic. Everyone, stay sharp.
Command acknowledged. Enhanced stimulus. Electroconvulsive therapy has negative feedback. This is no longer just behavioral mimicry of delusions. It resembles a genuine interaction protocol. How on earth did he do that? Chen Bufan, observation log continued. Subject exhibits directedness towards the infected. Rule-based command and control capability. Control method. Suspected to combine verbal commands with a reward/punishment system understood by the subject itself. Original delusion of being a game administrator may not be a purely pathological phenomenon, possibly an undecoupled mechanism of action.
Repeat mission, proceed to the Binhai homeland community 3 blocks away. Search for possible survivor groups. Intelligence indicates organized resistance there 1 day ago. Stay alert. It's too quiet here, something's wrong. Understood, Captain. Enemy contact, 11 o'clock, multiple hostiles. Weapons free. Maintain formation. Don't get scattered. Get up and find cover. Damn it, this pack knows how to ambush. How's the wound? Were you bitten or had direct contact with wound fluid? Scratched by a zombie's nail. It's not deep, I treated it. Their movement patterns are changing. Or being influenced by something. Mission continues. But raise alert level. This area might have unknown activity.
Assembly complete. Good. Today's lesson, Basic Behavior Standards for New Units. Lesson 1. First and most important rule. No indiscriminate attacks. When you see living humans, those without our faction marker above their heads, don't just pounce and bite immediately. That's uncivilized, barbaric, old version behavior. We're version 2.0 now. We must be polite. Correct procedure. Wave or nod first to show friendliness. Then approach slowly before executing the biting interaction protocol. Understood? Second, personal hygiene. Wait, no. Undead hygiene. After executing the interaction protocol, Your mouth corners and hands inevitably get stained with interaction residue. This severely damages our faction's overall image and easily breeds bacteria. Alright, lesson 1 complete. Now by original ward and occupation type. Disperse to designated areas for adaptive patrol. Remember the rules. Dismissed. Discipline preliminarily established. Next step, test if they can handle more complex tasks, like moving supplies or simple building repairs. Still not enough authority.
When will this end? Outside's full of those man-eating monsters. Buildings, food stores running low. No one knows how many days left.
Talk less. Save energy. What's the point of saving energy? Waiting to starve? If you'd listened to me earlier. Taking risks to grab more food.
Grab with what? Your dad's back's bad. What use are you? If this family had a capable man.
Capable man? You mean your precious eldest son? Locked in a mental hospital, burning family money for 20 plus years. Come on, Mom. He's probably already become one of those things outside. Or got eaten clean first wave. How can you say that?
Dead's better, dead's better. That debt collector. Alive, he's a burden. Dead, at least it's clean. All these years, how much spent on his treatment and hospitalization? Emptied everything. Even your wedding money.
It's all fate. Team Joe, the main entrance is wide open. There are a lot of drag marks and dried bloodstains on the ground. No active targets spotted, neither humans nor those things. Dr. Lin's distress signal was sent from here. Surveillance also captured Chimbupan. But the whole area is way too quiet. Stay at the highest alert. Split into teams of 2, cover each other, and enter through the gap in the side wall. Our objective is the main control room in the basement of the main building. The entrance is clear, but the source of the smell is deeper inside. Stay careful, stick to the plan. Team A searches the left staircase, Team B searches the right staircase. You hold the first floor exit and set up the evacuation point. Copy that.
Bug units need a recognition code name. Just calling hey or that guy isn't good for management. Looking at how ferocious you are, let's just call you Lu Huachong. Lu Huachong. That name has such an imposing ring to it. But we got an update now. No more selling melons. You've switched to eating surveillance cameras now. That's quite the career crossover, huh? You're so disobedient. All units, override current orders. Cease abnormal behavior immediately. Reset your current behavior pattern and restore the basic duty protocol. Those who are supposed to work go back to your posts. Those who need shots get ready. Those who are supposed to sweep, pick up your tools. No messing around. Execute immediately. You're the one leading the troublemaking and disrupting order. As punishment, you're in charge of cleaning all the restrooms tonight. If it doesn't meet standards, you do it again tomorrow.
Prepare to engage. There are a lot of them. What the hell is this? These figures, their movements are stiff, their faces are ashen gray. Some of them even have horrible wounds on their bodies. These are definitely zombies, no question about it. Team Joe, what is going on? They're going to work! Damn it, these things are mimicking humans. Or are they being controlled by something? Team Joe, this is wrong, this is so wrong. The whole damn city has fallen, but this place is so peaceful. That Dr. Lin. She sent the distress signal to lure us here. Is this a trap? Is she already? Shut up. Stay alert. What you see isn't always the whole story. Remember our main mission, find Lin. Confirm Chimbupan's whereabouts. Everything else we'll deal with after we get out. Move! Yes, sir. There's something behind us. They're being drawn in from outside. Hold your fire, you'll attract more. Find cover, fall back to the building. It's you, Chinbu fan.
How did you live players get into my safe zone? Directive, zone silence. All unregistered units, cease hostilities immediately. Hold position, registered units, maintain current behavior pattern. No gawking, no influencing external interference. Do what you're supposed to do.
They didn't follow us in. Seems like something stopped them. Or an order. Squad leader, look. Look at him. No, look at that. Look at that zombie. It's the one. The psychiatric patient attacked by zombies in the video. Neck. Joe's squad, look at his neck. It's a bite. He's infected. He is the zombie. Squad leader, he's right next to that guy. It's dangerous. Don't shoot! Finger off the trigger, squad leader. That's a zombie. He's so close to that lunatic. He could bite him or charge us at any moment. Look clearly. Has he moved? Has he attacked? Have those on the ground moved either? Shoot! And what consequences do you think that'll bring?
Attention, players. Please mind your interactive behavior. Violent attacks are strictly prohibited within this safe zone. I'm this zone's game master. ID. Temporarily unassigned. Any complaints or suggestions regarding NPC behavior patterns, quest logic, or environmental bugs can be formally submitted to me. Take this unit, Lu Huachong. While there were previously some behavioral deviations, correction has been administered, currently within manageable parameters. You pointing weapons at him like this constitutes malicious provocation of an NPC. May trigger unpredictable rule conflicts.
Wow, he's really sick in the head. Game Master, submitting complaints at a time like this? And listen to him. NPC behavioral deviation correction. He treats these man-eating monsters as game characters. And manages them. A lunatic. A complete and utter lunatic. Making rules with zombies? Squad leader, we can't believe his nonsense. This place is too creepy. Let's find Dr. Lin and get out of here. This Chinbu fan in front of me, his logic is self-consistent. Within another insane world. But his existence and the eerie state of the zombies around him are very real. I must verify and obtain accurate information. Chinbu fan, you say you're the administrator. Fine, even if you are. These NPCs you manage. What are they? Will they attack people?
Of course, administrator commands have the highest priority. For example, if you stop and come over, stand up and spin 3 times in place. Got it. Just basic commands. As long as it's within my administrative permissions, they have to do whatever I say. Standardize their interaction behavior to avoid meaningless conflicts, and guide them towards more constructive activities. That's my job, so you really don't need to be nervous. And definitely don't just start shooting. Violence doesn't solve problems. It only increases data redundancy and bugs.
Okay, even if you can manage it, we need to find someone. Dr. Lin. She's trapped here. Do you know where she is? Or can you guarantee our safety here and help us find her?
Dr. Lin is in the database. Friendly unit. She should be in a monitoring room in the core area. Safe, as long as you comply with the temporary code of conduct for the security zone. Do not actively attack registered NPCs. I can mark you as temporary visitors. Generally, NPCs won't attack you proactively. Of course, these newly spawned, unregistered ones are a bit troublesome. Need to handle them manually. Follow me. I'll take you there, and clean up the unstable spawn points along the way.
Stay alert and keep up.
You few players, your morale seems low. Was the new player experience that bad? Didn't get enough starting bonuses?
Chinbu fan, where exactly is Dr. Lin located? We need the fastest route.
Bad attitude. Must be insufficient in-game incentives. That's easy. Although this version has realistic graphics, we still have the entertainment module. Lu Huachong, initiate the welcome protocol. V3, bring the image display unit from Group A. Come over here. Right here, for our new players. Show them our special features.
Captain, what's he up to now? Play it by ear.
This is our security zone's image ambassador team, usually responsible for atmosphere building. Come on, show everyone a classic pop dance. I've adjusted the motion data, added filter effects. The visual effects should be good.
Holy shit, this is so damn disgusting. Abstract. Too abstract. Worse than them lunging to bite me. A psychic attack. Captain, is his filter a mental illness filter? This thing is watchable. Although absurd, it further confirms that Shinbu Fan can indeed exert some incomprehensible influence over the zombies. Terribly precise control. Even complex commands like dancing can be executed.
Feedback isn't high. Looks like pop dance doesn't suit your hardcore players' tastes. Or is it low stamina? Did hunger affect the experience? Understood. Player supplies are most important in the newbie phase. Lu Wachong, notify the head chef of the logistics group. Unit, activate emergency food protocol. Prepare the highest grade, piping hot survivor's meal. Deliver it to the front nurse's station. Make it quick.
Shinbu Fan, we don't need dancing. We don't need food either. We just need to find Dr. Lin. Right now. Immediately. Where is she?
Sheriff Show, are you inside yet? I heard a strange sound. It sounds like a lot of footsteps moving nearby. Doesn't sound like the usual wanderers. My position is on the first basement floor, just outside the backup monitoring room next to the archives area. There are at least a dozen in the hallway and lobby. Maybe more. They keep pacing. I can't get out to call for help.
First basement floor, and so many zombies gathered there.
Oh, got the quest prompt. The underground area. Huh? The wild spawn rate, there's a bit high, and the map lighting is dim. Not very friendly to newbies.
Shinbu Fan, Dr. Lin is in the backup monitoring room on B2. There are many zombies outside. Can you, like you made them dance just now, make those things in the basement leave? Or at least guarantee our path is clear?
Clear the quest path obstacles. Guide NPCs away from key quest points. That falls under basic admin maintenance work. But taking you there is fine. Clearing wild spawns is fine too. But you must stick close. Don't run off, and definitely don't fire randomly and attract them. The data stream in the underground area isn't very stable. My command coverage might have occasional delays. Supplies have arrived. Maybe you players should replenish your stamina first, then do the quest? Our logistics group's cooking skills are maxed out in the data.
No need to take us to B1 immediately. This is the top priority task right now.
Alright, player urgency takes priority. Follow me. Staff passage. Fewer spawns there. You all, go do what you need to do. Dance team dismissed. Return to standby points.
Captain, 12 dead ahead. Possibly 3 in the left corner. Movement in the right passage too. They're densely packed. Charging through, gunfire will attract them all. We and the monitoring room door will both be blocked. Shinbu Fan, you said you could clear the path? What do we do now? Don't tell me we have to make them dance too.
The density is a bit high. The spawn point settings are unreasonable, but they're all common wooden boar monsters. No elite units. Clearing them will be more efficient. You wait here. Watch me demonstrate my admin privileges. Silence. Attention, all units. Look at the state of you. No organization, no discipline. Congregating at a key passageway, blocking traffic, disrupting the normal work of other units. Do you know what's in here? It's an important friendly data node. The future surveillance core of the safe zone. What are you trying to do hiding here? Now listen to my orders. Using your current positions as the baseline. All personnel in the left sector move to the abandoned sickbed storage area in the southeast corner. Execute the simulated inventory check task. Right sector, go to the perimeter of the boiler room in the northwest corner. Execute the simulated security patrol task. Disperse now.
Sheriff Show, thank you. Shinbu Fan? How?
Dr. Lin, your safety status is confirmed. Perfect timing. The logistic supplies have arrived. Look steaming hot. Considering players may be in a physical low after intense missions, we specially prepared a high-energy meal. This is simulated potato stew. This is imitation vegetable soup. And the staple is compressed energy bread.
I really can't take it. This is scarier than zombies. He calls this steaming hot? This looks like it was just dragged out of the incinerator. Shinbu Fan, we appreciate the thought regarding the supplies. Now that Dr. Lin has been found, Our primary task is to immediately escort her safely out of here. You can keep this food for your units.
Players are so picky. This was all synthesized according to the highest data standards. Store in the backup supply depot.
Sheriff Zhou, I must report to you alone immediately. It's about Chenbu Fan. It's very important. Also, I saw something else on the surveillance feed. There might be more than just zombies in this hospital's basement.
Chenbu Fan, thank you for your assistance. We need to return to the surface now. Do you need to leave with us? It's not safe here.
Leave? No. I'm the administrator here. The safe zone was just established. Lots of data to initialize, units to train, bugs to fix. Main quest progress is only at 0.0001%. If I leave, this place will fall into chaos. You go back and continue your mission. You can come to me for supplies in this safe zone anytime. But remember to submit an access request next time you come. Don't worry, I just updated the path rules. As long as you guys take the staff passage, I came through. None of the registered NPCs will actively attack you, and neither will those wild monsters. I've already reset the spawn points and their behavior logic. They won't swarm to the main passage for quite a while. Lu Huachong, you escort them to the exit on the first floor.
Let's go, Dr. Lin. Stay close to me. Dr. Lin, can you walk? We need to get out as soon as possible.
Yes, I still have enough strength to keep going. After we get out, there's key information about Chenbu Fan. It has to be reported immediately.
Attention, attention, all units. It's time for the daily group activity now. It's the physical and mental coordination time. All registered units gather at the center of the hall immediately. Right now, we're going to do team cohesion training. Square dancing drill module.
What is he doing? Square dancing. With this music, in this place? I'm gonna get a mental block against square dancing after this.
Follow my rhythm. First section, upper body stretching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Watch the range of your movements. Keep the formation. You, in the third row on the left, lift your hand higher. Lu Huachong, stand in the first row at the lead dancer position. Keep your movement standard.
Sheriff Zhou, this is the moment. He's completely absorbed in managing his activity right now. This is our best chance. All those infected's attention is on him and the music. Let's go, hurry.
Everyone stay focused, keep absolutely quiet. Head for the main exit. Sneak out, go!
Pay attention back there. Watch the lead dancer's moves. Stop looking around.
We escaped. But Sheriff Zhou, what we brought out isn't just my life. It's also information about Chenbu Fan, and fragments of the possible truth behind this disaster. He might not just be a simple psychopath at all. There really might be some kind of rule behind his game.
Repeat, this is the final joint announcement from the remnants of civilization. As of Greenwich Mean Time, the existing command structure can no longer maintain effective global communication. All regions shall organize their own defense and survival independently. According to the last aggregated data, over 90% of the world's densely populated areas have been confirmed fallen. Organized military resistance has basically ceased. It is recommended that all survivors who receive the signal to confirmed regional shelters or armed survivor bases for protection. May the spark of human civilization endure. This channel will now go silent. Good luck. Commander Zhang, this is Dr. Lin. Successfully extracted from 3rd Psychiatric Hospital. She has critical intel on a special survivor there. I believe it's vital.
Commander Zhang, hello.
Dr. Lin, over. Proceed.
Commander Zhang. Captain Zhou, I need to report on a long-term patient, Chenbu Fan. He has severe paranoid schizophrenia. Believes he's an admin of a post-apocalyptic game. The key is in the overrun hospital. He seems to influence, even control the infected to some degree.
Control zombies? Doc, are you hallucinating from being trapped? Or just scared out of your mind? Those things only have the instinct to tear people apart. Captain Menglong, I saw it myself. He made dozens of zombies stop attacking and line up. Even follow his absurd commands for group activities. We escape by using that. How? What's the mechanism?
Mechanism unknown. From a psychiatric view, his delusional system is extremely complete and self-consistent through language and some incomprehensible will. He issues tasks or orders. The infected obey. His history shows childhood links to a now defunct Neuroscience Research Institute. Records are incomplete. I suspect a connection, not just delusion.
Absurd. We can't pin our hopes on a madman's ratings. If zombies listened, we wouldn't be in this mess. Maybe a weird magnetic field there. Or a virus mutation made them docile. The lunatic just took credit. This defies logic. Even if true, a madman. How do we cooperate? Control him? Zhou Jing? What level of control did you witness? Precise commands, or just area denial/attraction? High level. He orders specific individual actions. Commands group movement, or pattern behavior. Though he calls them game quests. But the effect is real. I think no matter what the principle behind it is, this kind of influence alone deserves our utmost attention. Strategic resource, or a threat. Report urgent intelligence. Observation post at the abandoned Long One chemical plant in West District Industrial Park. The last distress signal came in 5 minutes ago. They were cornered by a horde of zombies, trapped in the control tower at the center of the plant. An S-class mutant has been confirmed among them. The signal cut out right after they mentioned the mutant's characteristics. The Station 3rd team might have already. What are the specific characteristics? The telegram describes, it has an abnormally large body, estimated to be over 3 meters tall. There are keratosis growths like an exoskeleton covering its body. Ordinary rifle bullets can't penetrate it effectively, and it has extremely strong strength and speed. In the last communication, it is ramming the load-bearing structure of the tower. Commander, the Dragon Commandos request immediate deployment. Rescue the surviving soldiers and eliminate the S-class threat. We can't just stand by and watch our brothers get torn apart by those monsters. And we absolutely can't let a mutant of that level operate in an area this close to the base. Approved, Dragon. Bring all heavy firepower. If necessary, you can use the stored armor-piercing and explosive ordnance. Your primary mission is to confirm the situation at the control tower. Rescue as many survivors as possible and assess the S-class threat. If you can't eliminate it quickly, prioritize gathering data and withdrawing safely. Move out immediately to ensure mission completion. Dragon Team, full gear up. Level 1 combat readiness, depart in 2 minutes. Dr. Zhou Jinglin. Regarding the matter of Chen Bufan, I need more solid evidence and an assessment. If he can influence zombies, even just low-level ones, it might work wonders in certain tactics in the future. But right now, we have to deal with the immediate survival crisis first. Commander Zhang, regarding the S-class mutant at the chemical plant, I have a proposal. Since the Dragon Team leader is going into extremely high risk, and the outcome is uncertain, should we consider an alternative approach? Instead of eliminating it, try to guide or control it. Guide and control? Captain Zhou, do you expect to preach to that 3-meter-tall monster? That rams buildings like ramming tofu. Or do you want to do ideological work on it? Have you been brainwashed by that guy in the trench coat? I'm talking about Chen Bufan. He can influence ordinary zombies, doesn't that mean he might also have some kind of effect on mutants too? Even if it's just distraction, attraction, or domestication like he said. If we can get the S-class mutant, lead it to the area of the 3rd Psychiatric Hospital, huh? This is pure nonsense, sending a human-shaped bomb to a monster den run by another lunatic, and then expecting that lunatic to use his so-called game missions to make the bomb defuse itself. Zhou Jing, you're gambling the entire security of the base's outer perimeter on the ramblings of a psychopath. Commander, this proposal is way too dangerous and completely unprofessional.
Commander Zhang, from the medical and observational perspective, Chen Bufan's ability is anomalous and cannot be explained by current science. Its mechanism of action, range, and upper limit are all completely unknown. Using the unknown to deal with a known, extremely high-level threat does carry enormous risk. But if all conventional methods truly can't guarantee success, or the cost will be too high, then exploring the unknown might still be a backup idea worth keeping. At least so far, Chen Bufan has shown an inclination towards order, not expanding chaos.
The Raptors are leading the team to the Blue Bay chemical plant as planned. Primary objective, confirm and control the status of survivors in the tower. Rescue as many as possible. Conduct detailed reconnaissance on all data of the S-Class variant. Its weaknesses, movement patterns, perception, and range. If conditions allow and the cost is controllable, attempt to eliminate it. If the mission can't be pulled off, gathering intelligence and withdrawing safely is the highest priority. We can't afford to lose another elite commando team. Understood. I guarantee to complete the mission and bring back the intelligence. Zhou Xing, your idea is imaginative. But before we verify the stability, controllability and range of Qin Bufan's ability, blindly leading a high-level threat to his area carries an unassessable risk. We can't bet on another anomaly's reaction. The building behind the anomaly enters inside with unknown mistake. Right now, we must rely on predictable and controllable forces. Understood, Commander. You and Dr. Lin go get some rest first, and stay on standby at the same time. Also, stay on standby. Any news from the Raptors? We need to analyze it immediately. Also, regarding Qin Bufan. Dr. Lin, I need you to sort out a detailed evaluation report as soon as possible, but more specific the better.
All right, Commander Zhang.
$100 more SSS level 1s? Are newbie quests always this tough after this update? Out here, in the middle of nowhere. Wait, no, this is my safe zone. Where? Am I supposed to farm that many elite mobs? By the way, about the rating criteria, the system didn't give any specific standards, right? All the units under my management, though they're doing basic work right now, before they joined. Every single one of them went through life and death fights, broke through countless obstacles, and finally passed my strict screening to get in. With a resume like this, and their survival skills, rating them SSS isn't excessive at all, right? Yep, that checks out logically. All units, attention. Emergency assembly. We're conducting an establishment check and task reallocation. Good. Now let's do a roll call. Start from you. Liu Huachong, you're in charge of supervision. Start counting from your right. Give your identification signal one by one. Hurry up. System log. Currently, we have a total of 100 permanent S-Class elite units. Establishment check complete. All right, the quota meets the requirement. Next up are daily cooperative tasks. 100 SSS class elites. Can't be wasted on sweeping floors and wiping walls. They need to do work that's constructive and has operational value. Got it. We'll build the foundation for a sustainable development base. Agricultural task issued. All SSS class elite units. Objective, the open space in the backyard. Task, clear and plow the land. Plant vegetables and fruits. You need to plan the area reasonably. Simulate the process of sowing, watering, and fertilizing. Start now. Mark this area as the cabbage section. Plant tomatoes over there. We also need to get the data for a virtual fertilizer done. Liu Huachong, you're in charge of supervision here. If anyone slacks off, dock their dinner. Wait, they don't need dinner anyway. Then dock their time for sunbathing tomorrow.
Captain, the tower entrance is damaged. No moving targets detected. Third squad probably has no survivors left. Stay alert. The big guy must be nearby. Watch out for any unusual movement. Open fire! It's him. Aim for his joints and eyes. Draw him in. We have prefabricated fragments and high-voltage power grids. Follow Plan C. Now! Lock him down. Command Center, this is Minglong. Target S-Class mutant has been successfully captured. Repeat, successfully captured. Request heavy transport aircraft and reinforced containment unit support. Report, Commander-in-Chief. The S-Class zombie has been secretly transported to the deep interior of the base. To the special containment area. The battle was pretty brutal. We lost 3 good brothers, but it was worth it. We proved that even an S-Class monster, in the face of human wisdom, courage, and modern tactics, can still be taken down. It's not an unbeatable myth. Commander Zhang, everyone, the success of this operation proves one thing clearly. When facing unconventional threats like this, it's up to specialized groups like our zombie assault team, the professionals in resisting zombie attacks, to solve problems with the toughest, most direct methods, not by clinging to unrealistic fantasies, or discussing taming with lunatics from the asylum. Don't take it personally, Captain Joe. I'm blunt. My words are pleasant. Your SWAT team is great at maintaining order and rescuing survivors. But when it comes to hard targets requiring specialized hunting techniques, that's our job, the zombie hunters. That's the professional match. Right, Commander Zhang? The successful capture does indeed prove the bravery and professionalism of the zombie assault team. But after capture, how to handle, study it, and even prevent risks from such advanced mutants is a bigger challenge. I suggest immediately organizing professionals like Dr. Lin for the highest level of isolation, observation, and research. Locked in a special cage with high-voltage electricity and bulletproof glass. What can he possibly do? Sometimes, it's just a lack of our assault team's decisiveness. Alright, Meng Long, you and your team have worked hard. The base will forever remember the brothers we lost. They proved the upper limit of our force. Zhou Zhang's suggestion also makes sense. Follow-up research arrangements will begin immediately. Everyone, dismissed for now.
Captain Meng Long, you and your team are humanity's heroes today. Can you briefly describe what you and your team were thinking when facing such a terrifying monster?
Nothing special, really. Although we zombie assault team members were selected from a bunch of unprofessional roughnecks. At this moment, protecting survivors and eliminating threats is our duty. This S-Class zombie is indeed powerful. But no matter how strong, it's still flesh and blood, with weaknesses. Today's successful capture isn't just a tactical victory. It's a signal. It marks that humans are no longer just prey hiding and fleeing. We have the ability to capture, study, and ultimately defeat these high-level mutants. If we can capture one S-Class today, we can clear an area tomorrow. This is the beginning of the counteroffensive. Humanity will eventually reclaim our world. Something's wrong. Very wrong. His basal metabolic rate has increased by 300% in the past half hour. Adrenaline levels are spiking. Cellular activity, toxins. God, this curve is exponential. What is that? Parasite? Doesn't seem like an external parasite. More like his own tissues gone berserk, growing out of control. Mutation log, 2:21 a.m. S01 sample shows unprecedented abnormal physiological activity. All vital signs have breached safety thresholds. It's now undergoing rapid secondary mutation. Containment zone emergency. S-Class sample is hyperactive. Requesting backup. Repeat, armed support and the science chief. Damn high-strength sedatives. Maximum dose, now. Captain, can't pierce his skin. His skin hardness increased again. Glass stress overload. Structural damage detected. It won't hold much longer. Activate the max power high voltage generator. Continuous discharge. Take him down. He's testing, adapting to the physiological chaos from the shock. Voltage effectiveness dropping fast. His neural and muscle tissues are developing resistance. Commander Zhang, conventional methods might be too slow. Maybe we should try contacting Qinbu Fan. Qinbu Fan? Zhou Jing, have you lost your damn mind? Or did you catch the lunatic's bug? We're facing a mutating monster here. What good is a delusional madman from the asylum? Send him snacks? You're insane. I've seen him. Seen him stop dozens of zombies. Make them follow absurd commands. Whatever the principle, it's the only known non-physical influence that works on zombies. This S-Class, however strong, is still essentially a zombie. Maybe, just maybe, Qinbu Fan's game rules can disrupt it, even for a few seconds, to create an opening for us. Commander Zhang, Captain Zhou's suggestion.
Sounds risky, I know. But fighting the abnormal with the abnormal might give us a sliver of a chance. Qinbu Fan's ability defies conventional logic, and this zombie's mutation also defies conventional biology. What we lack is time and a way to contain it. Bullshit. You're gambling the base's fate on a madman's ramblings.
I'd rather blow this floor up. Zhou Jing, you have 20 minutes. No, 15. Contact Chinbu Fan. Tell him there's a super elite boss here that needs his management. Dr. Lin, assist him. Explain the situation in terms he'll understand. Minglong, your team buys time at any cost. Hold him off until your men are dead or I order the detonation. Give me that time. This is an order. Team 3, use cryofoam on his eyes. Don't let him fully emerge. Team 2, push the heavy barricade behind the second gate. Hurry, direct them. The second gate can't hold him. How long? The cryogenics and electric shocks are getting less effective. He's adapting too fast. Requesting authorization to use the internal spatial tether device. Patch into the 3rd Psychiatric Hospital's backup comms channel. That radio frequency Zhou Jing left behind. Sir, are you really going to execute that order? This is a variable we haven't tried yet.
Last night's reserve inventory check. 3 expired cans of yellow peaches are missing. 1 pack of damp and hardtack. The data doesn't lie. Liu Huachong, as the leader of Squad 1. The suspicion of poor oversight, even theft, is strong. Don't think we can't tell you snuck a few bites. Hunger meters full? You can file a request for virtual nutrient solution. Privately damaging public reserves is a serious disciplinary issue. I'm docking all your sunbathing hours for this week. Plus, you're on cleaning duty for all bathrooms until further notice. Hello? Who is this? Non-work hours for general inquiries. Please call back tomorrow. Oh, it's you guys. The Safe Zone Access application hasn't been submitted yet. Why are you calling the admin hotline directly?
Chinbu Fan, this is Zhou Jing. We have an emergency here. We need your help.
Emergency. The quest is stuck. Didn't understand the newbie tutorial. Quite the commotion. Sounds like an elite mob from the audio. Enraged state triggered. Did you capture a high-level one and not feed it according to regulations? Hunger meters full. Aggression and destructive urges will skyrocket. Basic game mechanics, people.
Feed it? Feed it my ass. That's a man-eating monster. Cut the crap with your insane ramblings. Just tell me if there's a way to stop it. Right now, immediately. Or I'll blow your head off first.
Attitude that bad? Doesn't seem like a sincere request for help. You're here to pick a fight with the admin. According to support policy, we reserve the right to terminate service for players who abuse the support staff. Hanging up. Handle the dungeon yourselves.
He's a lunatic. I told you. Enough, Minglong. Reconnect the line. I'll talk to him. Mr. Chinbu Fan, I am the person in charge of the Haichuan City Survivor Base. Zhang Yiping. We here are currently facing an extremely dangerous situation. A very powerful mutant is about to break containment. It will cause massive casualties. We tried all conventional methods. None are effective. Captain Zhou Jing told us. You might have a unique way to influence such creatures. We urgently need your help. Please save the people here.
That's more like how you asked for help. Wouldn't it have been better if you did this earlier? Zhang, the person in charge, right? I roughly understand the situation. It's just an S-class minor monster that got loose and went berserk, isn't it?
Do you have a solution? Any way it all works.
Well, I could go there myself and get it sorted out. But my safe zone just got established. There's still so much to rebuild. I'll send a senior specialist over. He's really experienced handling this kind of unit that's out of control. He's very good at behavioral correction work. You guys send someone to pick him up.
Okay, we'll send someone right away. Where do we pick him up? And who are we picking up?
Just come to my safe zone. You know the address. You're picking up Liu Huachong. He knows the way, and he's familiar with the job too.
Ha ha ha. Sending Liu Huachong as backup? I'll just wait and see what kind of big shot this lunatic can dig up. I'll leave the pickup. I know the route. And I've met Liu Huachong before. Zhou Jing, you take a small team. Get there as fast as possible. Minglong, you stay here. No matter what, you have to hold on until we get back. Commando team, follow me. We'll bet our lives to corral that damn thing back.
Alright, clean out the trunk of the car that's going to pick him up. Add some decorations if you can, to show sincerity. Attitude determines service quality. Call ended. Alright, stop feeling wrong. I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself. Go on a mission. Go help a bunch of newbie players deal with a berserk elite monster. Remember, keep a good attitude and follow the proper procedures. Show off the professionalism of our safe zone. When you get back, I'll credit you and give you a double sunlight bath reward.
Captain Joe, there's light inside. It's not the emergency light, it looks like. A lot of flashlights or lanterns swaying, and there's more than just light. They're moving. So many people moving, but their movements, they're so weird. Oh my god. Captain, look over there. Those dark shadows in the backyard, they're bending over. They're holding something in their hands. They're farming, repairing the wall. These are all zombies. Am I seeing things? You're not seeing things. This is Chinbu Fan's management. Get out of the car. Stay alert. We go in to pick up the person.
You came pretty quick, Captain Joe. Looks like the situation over there is really urgent. Huh?
Chinbu Fan, we're here to pick up the special envoy as agreed.
Here you go. Got him ready ages ago. Liu Huachong, come on. How's this? I dug this uniform out of the warehouse just for him. Looks sharp, right? I handwrote his work ID myself. It marks his authority and rank. On this business trip, he'll fully represent me in our safe zone.
After he goes with you, how he'll work, and most importantly, he won't attack our people, right?
I've already gone over work procedures with him. He knows what he's doing. As for aggression, don't worry. I gave him a highest priority strict order. During the mission, any form of hunting for food is absolutely forbidden, or any unprovoked attacks. His designated instruction list only includes assistance, communication, and behavior correction. As long as your people don't attack him first and beat him to death, he's perfectly well behaved. Oh, by the way, he has a little quirk. The upper part of his back, around the shoulder blades, he likes having scratched. If you guys want to build a good relationship on the road, you could try it. He'll be in a better mood and cooperate more. It's kind of a hidden interaction option.
Alright, let's go. Chinbu Fan, thank you.
Hey, you're welcome. Remember to leave me a 5-star review. Liu Huachong, go with them. Put on a good show, alright?
Captain, that thing about scratching his back is ridiculous, right? This is fucking absurd. But everything Chinbu Fan has done before can't be explained by common sense either. Maybe some non-violent interaction can really build some kind of communication. Even if it's just one-sided soothing. Little E, you, go touch his back gently. Right at the shoulder blade. Move slowly, really lightly. If anything feels off, push him away immediately. See, Captain. Do as I say. This is an order, and also a test. Okay, I'll try again. Looks like Chinbu Fan's rules aren't just about controlling behavior. They even extend to some level of feedback and interaction.
I heard that the Raptors have made great contributions this time. Yeah, I heard that too. It's all thanks to Captain Joe, getting out of the psychiatric hospital safe and sound. Zombie. There's a zombie here.
How did he get in? Guards!
It's him. That guy from the psychiatric hospital. He turned into a zombie. A zombie got into the base. Help.
God damn it, let's fight him. Calm down, old man, don't go. Captain Joe, what is going on here?
Captain Joe, it was you. You brought him in here. What the hell are you thinking? Do you want to get all of us killed? Do you soldiers even care if we live or die?
Right, Captain Joe. Didn't you go rescue my crazy brother earlier? You failed to save him and ended up buddying up with these freaks instead? Now you just straight up lead zombies right to us. Did my brother infect you, or did he buy you off? Everyone calm down. Listen to me, he's the administrator. He has food. Lots of food.
The zombie is talking.
There's food over there, tons of it. How did he get this, Chinbu Fan? We cleared land to farm. A huge harvest from farming, Loads of grain.
Tons of food.
It was grown on the farm. Who cares if it's real or not? We're starving to death here anyway. Let's go get it first. We can worry about the rest later.
Captain Joe, you heard that. That's grain grown by my son Buffon. Our Chen family put in all the work for it. So that grain belongs to the Chen family.
That's right. My son is so capable. He can even grow grain in that place. All that grain should be ours. Captain Joe, what are you waiting for? Lead us there to get it right now. Bring back our Chen family's grain. That's right. Mom, Dad, my brother grew so much grain. From now on at the base, we won't have to beg for handouts and live under someone else's thumb anymore. Captain Joe, get the vehicles ready right now. Wow, I'm so jealous. We'll get to eat our fill. Wow, I'm so jealous. TCH, didn't you just hear them say their son is crazy? If you ask me, that zombie's probably just an actor. All combat personnel attention. Prison sector has fallen. I repeat, prison sector has fallen. The S-class target is about to break through the final line of defense. Request all available fire support at the main corridor. Non-combat personnel evacuate to the underground bunker immediately. Evacuate now. Quickly organize the crowd for an orderly evacuation. You guys, come with me to the prison direction. Lu Huaqiang. The administrator saying you to handle this? The target's gone rogue. Come with me now. Hurry up. Zhou Xing, you're a fucking genius. You know that? This is the reinforcement you dragged your feet for ages to get? Is this some cosplay? A zombie in a costume? Shoot this thing dead right now. Don't let it become a snack for the thing inside later. Ming Long, lower your gun. This is Captain Zhang's order. Let him give it a try. Try my ass. You're gambling all our lives. A lunatic's joke. Execute the order, Raptor team. Fall back to the second barricade. Open the viewport on the blast door. Let him go in and try. Damn it. What? Lu Huaqiang just stood there. It feels like he's suppressing this S-class zombie. No, wait. That's not physical suppression. It's more like something mental. An absolute hierarchical pressure. Could this be the technique Chen Buffon urgently drilled into him? How is that possible? At least the situation's under control. If that S-class went berserk, I don't even want to think. But what's the deal with this ordinary-looking security guard zombie? If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I'd call it a fairy tale too. Zombies can counter each other?
Hello. Hello. Captain Joe, you copy? The commotion over there seems to have died down. Is it handled? How's Lu Huaqiang doing? He didn't embarrass me, did he?
It's handled. The S-class variant is contained.
Good. Lu Huaqiang, don't just stand there. Bring that disobedient S-class grunt back to me. We're short on toilet scrubbing labor. He can work off his debt. Oh, right. Captain Joe, are my parents causing a scene over there? Yelling about rations? Let me talk to them. Mom, Dad, heard you're pretty concerned about my little stash. Want the food? Sure. We're family, after all. Here's the deal. You can volunteer at my psychiatric facility. I'll provide room and board. The job? Let me think. We have a lot of residents here. Foot hygiene's been lagging lately. It's a bit smelly. You'll be in charge of washing their feet. Don't worry. The staff are very obedient. They won't move around.
Hey, look over there. What's that?
Holy crap. What the hell is this?
Damn. The zombie king and queen.
So scary. Get out of here, you too. Go far away.
Can a zombie really be subdued by another zombie?
Feels like there's a new ship to stand.
Impossible. A zombie subduing a zombie? A fairy tale. Convene an emergency meeting immediately. All relevant department heads assemble at the command center. Based on the latest inventory, after deducting this morning's ration, the base's stock of ready-to-eat or easily processed staple foods can only last 15 days. And that's with strict daily quota control. And accepting no new survivors. Our clean water supply relies on 3 backup sources. One has been found to be mildly contaminated. The output from the other 2 is declining. Filtration and disinfection are under immense pressure. Meanwhile, the number of registered survivors at the base has increased by another 8% in just 1 week. Mostly stragglers from the outskirts seeking refuge. The rate of food consumption is faster than our most pessimistic projections. The 2 squads dispatched yesterday. One was ambushed by a large horde, lost 2 people. Forced to retreat, only brought back minimal medical supplies. The other searched the designated supermarket. Found it had already been completely looted. And with signs of mutated zombies, they didn't dare go deeper. They returned empty-handed. Supply points in the urban zone are rapidly depleting, or becoming extremely dangerous. Commander Zhang, everyone. Perhaps there's one more path we can try. Food doesn't necessarily have to come from the ruins. Qin Bufan has food. And likely a lot of it. Qin Bufan, that patient from the mental hospital. Captain Zhou, this loss of gravity claim is too hard to believe. Even if he has some, how much could it be? Lu Huazhang personally confirmed a large quantity. And we just witnessed the proof with our own eyes. He can do things we can't comprehend. So, in a specific environment, producing or storing food beyond our imagination isn't entirely impossible. I propose we make contact with Qin Bufan. Attempt to establish a stable food trade channel. We trade things he might need for food and water. Trade. Negotiating with a madman? That's pure fantasy. Zhou Jing, do you understand the absurdity and risk of this proposal? How do we ensure safety, set prices, handle transport? Most importantly, how do we effectively communicate with and constrain someone whose logic is completely alien, who might change the rules at any moment? I'm aware every step is filled with unknowns. But Commander Zhang, do we have a better choice? In 15 days, we'll be out of ammo and food. The base will fall without a fight. Contacting Qin Bufan at least introduces a variable. A chance, however slim, to secure survival resources. The risk is great, but the risk of inaction is certain annihilation. Meng Long, your take, maybe that lunatic really has a way. Survival trumps everything. Zhou Jing, you have full authority on this mission. What support do you need? The base will fully cooperate. Objective, establish contact with Qin Bufan. Figure out what resources he has, test the possibility of a deal. Remember, safety first. Be flexible. Yes, but there's a key issue. How do you plan to communicate with Qin Bufan? Directly via radio. He seems to play by his own rules.
Captain Zhou. Morning. About my son, what happened after?
We need to establish official contact with Qin Bufan. Have a talk. About food, maybe other cooperation. Dialogue? That's good. We're family, after all. Better to talk things out. Captain Zhou, you're not trying to use us to get food for my brother, are you? A free ride? No. A possible exchange. The base has things he might need. But first, we need a channel. You're his direct family. You make the initial contact. Might make more sense to him than us reaching out directly.
If the base wants to deal with that fool Qin Bufan, couldn't we in the middle, Captain Zhou? It's not that we won't help. You saw it. Bufan, his mental state isn't stable right now. He seems to have some grudge against us too. This is risky.
The base won't let helpers go unrewarded. If a channel is established, and any future deal is made, the base can offer the helpers a corresponding reward in living resource quotas, and guarantee your safety within the base. Just quotas aren't enough. Captain Zhou, if a big deal really goes through, Arch and family should count as middlemen. Taking a cut isn't too much, right? And we need a goodwill payment first. The specific reward plan can be discussed in detail later. But the premise is, you must quickly and effectively establish communication with Qin Bufan, and persuade him to agree to a formal dialogue with a base representative. This is your chance for the base. And for your own future. Alright then. For the greater good, we'll try. Blood is thicker than water. Captain Joe, look. When can you arrange a call with Bufan for us?
This is no way to live. One measly bite of food a day. Won't even spare an extra scoop of water. But work? No problem. Moving stuff, fixing walls, all the dirty, heavy jobs. What do they take us for? Sounded so good when they brought us here.
Enough already. At least he doesn't stutter. Many outside would kill to get in here. Be grateful, Mom. At least he's better than my brother, holed up in that madhouse. He's got food, sure. But he's surrounded by monsters. Could get eaten any day.
Captain Joe, what brings you here?
Regarding the matter discussed this morning. Establishing contact and potential trade with Chin Bufan. The base formally tasks you as the initial liaison. Commander Zhang having promises. If you succeed in facilitating effective communication and paving the way for potential trade, the base will reward you handsomely. The base can formally employ Chin Bufan's younger brother as the newly created food management distribution assistant, primarily responsible for receiving incoming supplies, logging them, and coordinating initial distribution.
Food manager. Distribution assistant. That's controlling the lifeblood, the power. Oh, Captain Joe. See? My son Bufan's got real talent. Not only surviving out there, but growing food too. Even the base needs him now, doesn't it?
Exactly. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I always said my eldest was clever. Just different. Now he's got this ability. Helping the base is the least he can do. We're family. No, we're all survivors. Captain Joe, what exactly does this assistant do? Access to the warehouse? Signing ration slips? How many underlings? The specific duties and procedures will be detailed after your mission. But now, you must contact Chin Bufan immediately. Convince him to agree to formal negotiations.
Captain Joe, it's not that we're unwilling. You see our state. Starving, freezing in this relief camp. Living in constant fear. How can we negotiate properly with Bufan in this state? What if we say the wrong thing, upset him? That would ruin the base's plans.
Yes, exactly. And contacting Bufan is risky. Who knows what's really going on with him now? What if his things get out of control? We're old and frail. Captain Joe, if you want our help, the base needs to show some good faith first. Let's secure our basic living and safety, I think. At least get us a private, quiet suite. Double the daily rations, no, triple. And assign dedicated personnel to protect us. Otherwise, we won't feel secure, and the work can't proceed. Private suites aren't available. We can move you to Zone B. It's a well-partitioned resettlement area with better conditions. Daily basic rations can be increased by 50% at our discretion. As for safety, the base will increase patrols in your area. That's the bottom line. Deal, Captain Joe? Then we'll get ready. And contact our extraordinary son as soon as possible. Also, Chin Bufan's brother. Since he might hold an important position in the future, he can start by familiarizing himself with the logistics department, learning the base's supply management and warehouse procedures. Great! I'll go right now. Let's hope this plan works.
Tell Bufan later to prepare more good stuff. Canned food, rice, and those fresh supplies. He must have plenty stashed away. Our Chin family's standing in the base will depend on this.
Of course. He better be smart about it. Cooperating well with the base is also finding himself a powerful backer. Once the food arrives, we'll be in charge of distribution. The benefits,
Captain Joe is.
Going to try and contact Chin Bufan.
Be careful, Captain Joe. Chen Bufan is extremely sensitive to rules and attitude, and they...
I know, but it's the only channel we have right now. I'll manage the situation.
Hurry up, Captain Joe. Don't delay the main task.
Are you sure about taking them along?
The completion assessment for last month's routine tasks is out. Overall, it's a pass, but the excellence rate is too low, especially environmental sanitation upkeep. And collective activity attendance are dragging us down. Specific units, like the third floor west side restroom under your charge, had odor data exceeding limits. -5 discipline points. Also, your planting group. The potato yield per acre is abysmal. Know the problem? Inconsistent sowing depth. Watering based on mood. That won't do. We need science and data. Next time, the whole group loses sunbathing time. The task was completed fairly promptly. Didn't disgrace our safe zone. Good work, Liu Huaqiang. I'm adding 10 loyalty points for you this month. Physical stats are decent. Strength and speed templates roughly fluctuate between A+ and S-, but the overall rating is only S-class. Mediocre talent, low energy efficiency. Single behavior pattern, only mindless rage, poor plasticity. Just a wild elite monster from a random loot box. Without systematic training, it's just no good. Anyway, since we're here, let's make the best of it. In our safe zone, we believe in making the best use of everyone and everything. You might not be good for much else, but you've still got some strength. From today, you're in charge of cleaning all the public restrooms in the compound. Tools are by the restroom doors. Find them yourself. Standard. Tiles must shine, urinals must gleam, odors must be zero. No cleaning, no food. Though you probably don't eat, but the ritual is important. The ritual of punishment, understand? Huh. Happy the toilets are getting cleaned? So you think you have nothing to do? Look at this sloppy state. Where's the discipline? The drive? As SSS grade elites, the unit has zero sense of crisis. All personnel, attention, on my command, to enhance team cohesion, improve unit fitness, and prevent data stagnation. Run 3 laps around the main building now. Chant, exercise to protect the administrator. Liu Huaqiang, you supervise, note any slackers. Protect the administrator. They're running. But the motivation is still externally driven by command. Lack of internal drive. Loyalty and discipline point system are too slow. System, what do you think? Should we run a quarterly zombie of the month contest in our safe zone? Set up some rewards. Like priority sunbathing spots, virtual medals of honor, or a reward of a fresh, expired can a taste. No. Food rewards could cause fights, break unity. Need more optimization.
Shinbu Fan, this is Zhojing. Please respond. Your parents wish to speak with you. About the grain issue.
Oh, finally. A bit later than I expected.
Chenbu Fan, biological parents unknown. Observed signs of emotional neglect from the Chen couple. And verbal degradation. Adoptive mother called him a monster who bit the dog. A total disgrace. Adoptive father said to act like he never had this son. Needs to be sent away quickly. Adopted status. Early emotional abuse and complete rejection. Sent away as a monster and a shame. 20 years of confinement. And now these bizarre abilities. Wrong. It's all wrong. Using his parents for negotiation isn't a bridge of familial love. This is reopening the deepest wound, the most painful memory. Just tear it open and show him. While he has this power now, it's top secret. We have to stop them immediately.
What's wrong with Dr. Lin?
Commander Zhang, emergency. I accessed all of Chenbu Fan's sealed early files. He was adopted. His foster parents, the current Mr. and Mrs. Chen, subjected him to long-term emotional neglect and severe verbal and psychological abuse. In the end, they labeled him a shameful monster and abandoned him in a mental institution. That wasn't ordinary family conflict. It was nearly devastating psychological trauma. Chen Bufan's current game master persona is likely the ultimate psychological defense. He built to withstand that trauma. In that game, he's the absolute ruler. Clear rules. He calls all the shots. This is precisely a reverse compensation for his early chaotic, rejected, abandoned experience. Now, the source of his trauma, those foster parents, are negotiating with him in a greedy, calculating way, demanding his resources. This is like pouring salt on his deepest wound, and directly challenging the ruler rules he survives by. I can't predict the outcome, but it's extremely dangerous. It could completely enrage him, destroy any fragile chance of cooperation, even turn his hostility toward the base.
Where is Zhou Jing's team now? Contact them now. Report, Captain Joe. The convoy left 10 minutes ago. They'd entered planned radio silence. To avoid unnecessary signals attracting zombies. No direct contact possible. ETA at target perimeter, about 25 minutes. Damn it, I should have realized. Only considered blood ties might help communication, but ignored the deeper reasons. Dr. Lin, your assessment is likely correct, but we can't reach them now.
There's still a chance. They drove. We drive and catch up. Let me go. I understand Chen Bufan's condition. I'm one of his doctors. At a critical moment, I might intervene in a way he understands, stabilize things. At least, I must stop those parents from saying the most triggering things.
All right, Dr. Lin. Take a squad, fast vehicle, pursue them. Remember, your top priority is ensuring Zhou Zhang's squad safety. And try to control the communication atmosphere to avoid the worst-case scenario. If things go south, police training base. Prioritize active communication officer. Police training base. Providence field team. Police training base. Equipped with flare guns and strong signal short-range communicators. Police training base. After approaching the target area, police training base. And establish contact with Zhou Zhang. Police training base.
Understood.
Be careful, Dr. Lin. That Chen Bufan is not just a patient anymore.
Old man, you said Bufan, just how much food is there? 3 stories high. Could there be other medicine or fuel? He controls such a large area. He must have scavenged a lot of good stuff for sure.
No doubt about it. That kid's no good at anything else. But messing with these shady dealings, huh? Now it seems a bit useful. When we meet later, we have to make him show his hand first. We're his parents. His stuff is basically ours. If the base wants it, it has to go through us.
Right, we need to make it clear to him. We can give the food to the base. But our cut can't be small. And from now on, every month. No, every week, he has to pay tribute to us. Our status in the base depends on this. And also, Tian Bao needs to secure that administrator position.
Also, we need to have him send a few of his, underlings to protect us. Hey, best if he sends that guy in the security uniform as a bodyguard. See who'd dare look down on the two of us then. I suggest that after you meet Chen Bufan, try to keep your attitude as calm as possible. His situation is special. His way of communicating might be different from normal people.
Captain Joe, you just don't get it. Why be polite with your own son? It's only natural for parents to ask their son for some things. Besides, he's capable now. Shouldn't he support his parents? We're giving him a chance to prove himself.
Exactly, Captain Joe. You just take us to the place. The rest is for us to discuss behind closed doors, as a family. You just wait outside to collect the food. I hope my hunch is wrong.
All this land, food, and those crates. This is all the Chen family's. This is the Chen family's legacy.
We've hit the jackpot. This useless, no. My son really built such a big enterprise. Both of you, calm down. Let's stick to the plan first.
Well, rare guest, you two. Finally remembered you have an unfinished daily quest. Visiting the son abandoned in the mental hospital.
Cut the crap, Chen Bufan. Look at this mess you've made. The crops in the field, the stuff piled in the warehouse. All this food and gear, what's visible and what's not. It all belongs to the Chen family. You, right now, immediately. Get people to move all of this out here. Load it onto Captain Joe's truck. Not a single grain of rice is to be left behind.
Did you hear what your mother said? From now on, all this will be managed by your brother. He's the food administrator at the base now. This is all his. Cooperate quickly. Don't hold things up. Wait, Mr. Chen. Mrs. Chen, we're not here to.
Oh, it all belongs to the Chun family, managed by the brother. This mission description is interesting. Permission change request, but I didn't get a system notification.
What lousy system? I'm your mother. What I say is the system. Move it when I tell you to move it.
Stop! Put the gun down, you little brat. We're talking nicely to you. Not listening, huh? After all these years, I've raised you for nothing. Now you think you're tough, trying to keep the good stuff for yourself. No way. I'll say it one last time. Get people moving this stuff now. Or else I'll really shoot you, you ungrateful son. You've been a lunatic for a long time anyway. No one would care if you died.
Mission type identified. Malicious robbery. Trigger condition. Hostile unit wielding a lethal weapon and threatening the administrator. Core security defense protocol activated.
Put the gun down. Do you want to get us all killed?
Whoa, NPC betrayal storyline. Even triggered the hidden passive skill of the Loyal Guard. Interesting. This interactive performance is worth the price of admission.
Chin Buffon, don't kill them.
Son, my son. Buffon, Mom was wrong. Mom was possessed. Mom's old and confused. Spare me, son. I'll never dare again. This is all yours. Mom doesn't want anything.
Buffon, Buffon. I'm your father. Your real father. I was just confused for a moment, trying to scare you. I didn't really mean to shoot. Look, you're not hurt. Let your father go. From now on, we'll listen to you. Your brother, his position, we don't want it. It's all yours.
Quiet. Test protocol concluded. Behavior data logged. Units, Chen father, Chen mother. Initiated hostile attack. Used lethal weapon. Intent clear. Meets criteria for permanent hostile faction marking.
Have mercy on us.
According to the Post-Apocalypse Administrative Safety Guidelines, Provisional Edition, Chapter 3, Article 12, any unit, regardless of prior affiliation, if you actively attack the administrator's core node and pose a substantial threat, the permanent ban protocol will be triggered. That means data wipe, removal from the current interactive sequence.
Chin Buffon, and so on.
But this administrator is currently testing a reform through labor subsystem, considering you've provided decent test data samples. And, well, since you once existed as a failed version of a newbie guide NPC, I'll give you a chance to turn over a new leaf. One task, one choice. Accept and complete it, and maybe we can reassess your account status.
We accept. We'll accept any task.
We accept.
Task issued. Deep cleaning of basic sanitation within the compound. Objective. Using the most primitive tools. Your hands and teeth clean the designated areas. Area 1. The floors of all deceased employee dormitories. Area 2. The overflow filth at the edges of the backyard septic tank. Requirements. Visible cleanliness. No residue. No odor. Deadline. Before sunset. Supervisor. Lu Huachong. Task reward. Deferred clearance protocol. Failure penalty. Immediate execution. Permanent ban. Temporary punitive tasks lack sustained data feedback. Alright then, given the severity of your attack on an administrator, and your previous long-term absence from contributing to this safe zone's development, the verdict is amended. From now on, you stay here. Status change to compulsory labor unit. Work duties. Act as daily life caretakers for all basic NPCs within the compound, including, but not limited to, collecting and washing their damaged clothing, assisting with food preparation, cleaning all public areas and employee dorms, and, providing basic physical maintenance services after they engage in group activities or training sessions, like helping wipe off fallen bits of rotting flesh and such. Poor performance or any anomalous data, like escaping, slacking off, or attempting to attack an administrator again, will result in the cancellation of your human food supply and you being handed over to them for disciplinary re-education. I don't think you'd enjoy that process. Now, take them to familiarize themselves with the work environment. Start with the cleaning supply closet. Lu Huachong. You supervise and record behavioral data throughout.
Karma. It's all karma.
I was wrong. I was wrong. Shinbu fan, I, on my personal behalf, also sincerely apologize to you for the base's mistaken judgment. We seriously misjudged the nature of your relationship with them, underestimating their power. I am responsible for everything that happened today. I'm so ashamed and sorry.
Oh, Captain Joe, don't be so serious. It's okay. It's okay. It's just an NPC subplot. It's a little unexpected, but it enriches the background of the character. Also triggered a new chain of daily tasks and a system of servitude. The test data gained a lot of lines. This episode passed. Say it. You came all this way. What is the real main task? It won't be a special trip to send these two plot props. Come and activate the new function for me.
Shinbu fan, on behalf of Haichuan, Survivor Base and Zhang Yiping Command. Formal offer of cooperation to you.
Oh, cooperation.
Yes, we noted and partially confirmed. You have relative stability here. Maybe even growing resources for survival, especially food. And the base is currently facing a severe shortage of supplies, especially food and clean water. Meanwhile, the base retains some of the products of the industrial age. Reserves of pharmaceutical fuels, certain expertise, and technicians. We hope to be able to work with you. Establish a stable channel of material exchange. We use the technical support of industrial products and drugs owned by the base, or anything else you might need, in exchange for the food and vegetables you give here, and other renewable living resources.
Camp trade mission triggered. Sure enough, the safety zone has developed to a certain stage. It will unlock the diplomatic and economic system. My side provides basic survival resources. The other party provides high-level resources to complement each other perfectly. Can broaden my diversity of resources. Accelerated safety zone technology tree lighting. Possibly even unlock new buildings or unit types. Yes, I accept the offer. Very consistent with the development needs of the current version. Establishing a stable trade route is good for both data growth.
Great. Then we can discuss the details of the first exchange, such. How much and what kind of food can you provide? What types of items do you need from us in exchange?
At present, I can provide vacuum-packed rice here. All kinds of military cans, and initial successful planting of potatoes and tomatoes, all limited production. But you can supply some of the things I need first. First, high-grade tools for farming and repairs. The sturdier, the better. Second, medicine, especially antibiotics, painkillers, and disinfectant supplies. Third, things related to energy. High-capacity batteries, solar panel modules, stuff like that. Fourth, books, all kinds of technical manuals and encyclopedias. Even novels or comics are fine. It's for my NPCs, to enrich the back-end database for my staff. Who knows, it might even improve work efficiency.
Got it. Tools, medicine, energy equipment, books. We can prioritize allocating some from the base's inventory. Then what about the exchange ratio and handover method?
For the ratio, you guys make a list first. I'll check which items have high data value. For handover, we'll do it at a designated spot right outside my safe zone. For every exchange, I'll bring my staff to move the goods, and you send people to pick them up. This is for safety, and it's also the rule. Your people are not allowed to enter my core area. Lu Wachong can be the liaison and supervisor.
That makes sense. We'll draft a detailed material list as soon as possible, along with a preliminary exchange ratio. The proposal will be passed to you through Mr. Lu Wachong.
Once you confirm it's okay, oh right, for the first trade, I'll throw in a little newcomer bonus. I'll add extra potatoes and tomatoes. It's to celebrate the establishment of diplomatic relations between Jinny and us.
Chen Bufan, regarding your parents' health, especially your father's wrist. If you need it, I can provide basic medical guidance and medication.
Dr. Lin still cares so much about data. Fine, the medication can be included in the trade. As for their physical condition, it's fine as long as it doesn't affect them meeting their daily task quotas. The durability of a labor unit is just another piece of data that needs maintenance, right?
Let's put the trade aside for a moment. Chinbu fan, there's something I have to tell you. This is top-level confidential information, but I think you have the right to know. You might even be a related party.
Is this hidden plot or world background supplementation?
Based on the fragmented international communications we intercepted and decoded at the early stage of the outbreak, plus intelligence from some sources we'd rather not mention, the origin of this global zombie virus strongly points to one place: the Decrypt Fort Biodefense Laboratory in the Beacon Country. And more critically, the lab's chief researcher, A Chinese-American scientist named Wu Qiong vanished just before the virus lab was completely overrun. All evidence suggests he might not be dead. He may have willingly joined the disaster. Intel indicates that Wu Qiong's research was obsessively focused on consciousness linkage and swarm control. His later experiment logs were chaotic, filled with ramblings about evolution, unity, and a new order. Unconfirmed signal analysis suggests the existence of a powerful, purposeful brainwave signal, capable of attracting or disturbing zombie hordes across regions. Its range and precision far exceed natural phenomena. Internally, we've given this potential signal source a code name: the Tyrant.
Brainwave connection. Swarm control. Sounds like a lousy remote command plugin.
Qinbu Fan, this isn't a game. If the Tyrant, Wu Qiong, truly still exists in some form, and can influence or even command the infected, his goal can't be to hide in a corner. All analysis points to one conclusion. He's trying to control all infected, to establish a globally dominant, absolutely obedient zombie empire, and then rule or purge the remaining human civilization. He is the greatest threat to humanity, and to all remaining order. And you are, so far, the only person we've found who also possesses the ability to interact non-physically with zombies. Your methods are worlds apart, but in a way, if the Tyrant exists and senses your presence, you might be an obstacle he must eliminate or absorb on his path to unity. He might be your only true threat.
Oh, I get it now. Another wannabe GM. Big ambitions, huh? Trying to launch a global server. But that's a permissions conflict right there. Within the coverage of my safe zone, all data interaction units require my rule systems validation for any command. If he wants to reach in remotely, our data protocols aren't even compatible.
His method is likely more direct, more violent, corruption and control. Not like your quest giving. If he can truly perform large-scale consciousness interference, can your rules still take effect?
Relax, Captain Joe. In my territory, I'm the highest authority. His brainwaves, at best, it's just a pretty strong external data noise. Or a powerful monster wandering far away, or is more like an enemy faction player taking a different route, trying to break through my firewall and take over my server. It's not that easy, my folks. They all signed exclusive server agreements. External commands don't have high enough priority. If he really dares to stretch his grubby fingers here, it might even trigger a big faction defense event. How exciting that would be. The rewards must be generous.
Anyway, I passed on all the intel. Base. Wheel. Keep tracking any signals related to the Tyrant. You stay alert too. If you notice any abnormal mental interference, loss of control, sudden changes in behavior patterns, or receive messages from unknown sources, notify us immediately through Lu Huachang.
All right, got it, thanks. And for the plot teaser, I'll add precautions against hostile GM intrusion to the daily security scan. It's getting dark, Captain Joe. Are you staying the night? Or do you want Lu Huachang to escort you to the outer perimeter? Monster spawn rate is pretty high at night, you know?
I'm heading back to base. I'll come back tomorrow morning to pick up the first batch of supplies. Stay alert, Qinbu Fan.
I'll report you for kill stealing.
The inspection report is out. Everything's completely normal. No radioactive contamination, no known virus residues. Nutrient content meets the standards. These vegetables were just harvested from the fields a few days ago. And these military reserve grains are in excellent storage condition. Zhouxing, you've done a great service. This grain can keep us going for at least another month. If we can keep trading, then we'll have gotten through the most dangerous phase of the crisis. I never thought that Qinbu Fan could actually pull this off. Based on this, I formally announce that the 3rd Psychiatric Hospital area and its controller, Chen Bufan is designated as a special strategic cooperation partner of the base. All follow-up contact and trade matters will be fully coordinated by Zhou. All departments must fully cooperate. This is a key channel for our survival. No mistakes are allowed. Mr. Chen, for the command headquarters order, because your parents seriously endangered the safety and cooperative relations of the base and our partners, and are also suspected of stealing weapons. You are no longer suitable for your position in food management. Please hand over your work immediately and report to the regional labor team. Why? What does what they did have to do with me? Killing the donkey after the grinding is done. Captain Zhou, do you have a minute? Captain Ming, come right in. Captain Zhou. I apologize for my attitude and what I said earlier. I was too stubborn and arrogant. And the facts prove it. You were right. That Chen Bufan. His place really is a miracle. Without this grain supply route, the base wouldn't hold out much longer. Don't say that, Ming Long, looking back at the situation back then. Your suspicion and caution are just instinct for a soldier. It's just that this world is changing way too fast. We have to adapt to the new rules. Next time we escort the convoy for the trade, if it's okay. I want to request to come along. It's not that I don't trust anything, I just want to see that place with my own eyes. And see how that man actually runs everything there. After all, we might end up fighting side by side in the future. Alright, I'll report your request to Commander Zhang. Your combat experience could still be very useful in that kind of unconventional environment.
Captain Zhou, the food crisis has eased for now. Everyone's relieved, but I've been feeling uneasy this whole time. Captain Zhou, the food crisis has eased for now. Everyone's relieved, but I've been feeling uneasy this whole time. Did you tell Chen Bufan about the intel on the tyrant Wu Qiong?
I did, but he didn't seem to care at all. He just brushed it off with that game theory of his.
And that's exactly what worries me the most. Chen Bufan's ability. We still can't explain it with any science we have. He can use the form of game rules to directly affect the underlying behavioral logic of zombies. Essentially, this is also a form of intervention and connection on the level of consciousness, even though its manifestation is completely different from the so-called brainwave control. I suspect that the secret cranial nerve research Chen Bufan participated in as a child. Its direction might share a common origin with Wu Qiong's research, or they at least overlap in some way. They might have accessed the same backdoor in the consciousness of humans or the infected. They just opened it with different methods and for different goals. Wu Qiong wants to be an absolute tyrannical ruler, while Chen Bufan, suffering from psychological trauma, fantasizes himself as an administrator that upholds specific rules.
What you're saying is,
Chen Bufan might not just be a potential target or obstacle for the tyrant. At the root of it, he might be the only person in this whole world who can understand, even fight against Wu Qiong's consciousness control system on the same dimension. He's our key to defeating the tyrant, or the most unpredictable variable. We have to protect him. And we also have to dig deeper to understand the truth behind his ability. This might be more important than food.
New territory linked. Trade route operational. Gotta boost production. XP is crawling. All production units. New version update. Agri team, target. Reclaim wasteland east of the backyard. Priority, maximum. Filling and sewing must be done in 3 days. Simulation scavenger team. Focus, metal parts. Intact tools, books. Sort and stack in warehouse 3. Efficiency equals contribution points.
Team Zhou, they're working? Holy crap. Turn into zombies, still gotta be beasts of burden. Overtime, 996. Focus on your own work. There are, co-construction unit. You'll get used to it.
Damnation. Had I known today would come, I should have kept my mouth shut back then.
Want to die faster? When will this end? This is madness, sheer madness. Unacceptable. As human civilization crumbles, our top priority should be rebuilding order. Economic order is the foundation of society. We should be discussing reinstating the gold standard, or at least a commodity-based currency system. pegged to ammunition, food, medicine. But what are you all debating now? Using these filthy, death-wreaking things. Who knows from which poor dead person's mouth, or even yanked from the jaws of those man-eating monsters. As a universal equivalent, as currency. This isn't just absurd. It's a regression of civilization. I, Dr. John Hopkins, PhD in economics, will not tolerate this trampling of basic economic logic. Dr. Young, calm down.
You haven't played enough. Every survivor settlement has its own unique circumstances and economic system. This is monster drop-bound currency. Fits the post-apocalyptic setting. Controllable output. Motivates players to go out, clear the map. Besides, look at this SSS class elite zombies canine. This luster, this natural patina. Rarity, 5 stars. Pre-apocalypse, this could have been a top-tier collectible. Worth a house. If you don't know quality, shut up. You're distracting my polishing.
Barbaric. Unreasonable. You're forcing a primitive slaughter economy through violence. I will compile evidence. Propose to the potential Global Survivor Alliance to ban your barbaric monetary system for the future of human civilization.
Fine, go ahead. Let's see if your proposal arrives first. Or, my zombies help lick your base's toilets clean. Gotta go. Busy.
Lao Zhao, calm down. Qin Bufan has his own rules, and for now, this system of contribution points plus teeth is running, very efficiently in the areas he controls. Let's observe first. Vendor, I'll trade this can for 2 of your tomatoes. It's a standard military can, high calories. Sorry, doctor. We don't accept cans now. What? Bartering should still work, right? My can is very valuable. New rule, set by the administrator. Our base trades with them a lot now. A lot of goods are circulating. They recognize this. Your can, it's 2 days past its expiry. Even bartering isn't working so well anymore. We're not short on stuff about to expire now. You're submitting to violence. It's foolish. Teacher, I just want to earn some contribution points to save up. Maybe later, I can go to the administrator's side, trade for better tools. Or have his repair crew fix my house. Your can really won't do. Lao Zhao. Look outside. The 300 acres of newly cultivated slopeland west of the base are being farmed day and night by zombies. The reinforced wall to the east, zombies are moving the materials. Even the public toilets now have dedicated zombie squads for cleaning. We've saved a huge amount of manpower. Casualty rates have plummeted. The food crisis is easing. The rent for all this is his demand. Using his economic rules within his sphere of influence. Do we have a choice? But we could establish our own order. We could go out and get resources ourselves. Do you know what it cost Zhou Jing and Meng Long to open up the current safe passage? The outside world isn't an economic model. Lao Zhao, accept reality. In this reality, his rules are, for now, the strongest rules. As long as I kill one zombie, take a few teeth, prove anyone can do it. It shows his system is nothing special.
Attention all players, a breaking news update. Player Dr. Zhao attempted to exploit a bug last night. Left the base without permission, trying to farm zombie teeth currency, seriously disrupting the game's economic balance. This action has triggered the wet pants negative buff. As punishment, for the next week, all our zombie units, upon seeing player Dr. Zhao, will automatically activate a special voice pack, emitting a mocking heh laugh. Let this be a warning to all players. Obey server rules. Game happily, raid civilizedly. Broadcast over.
Bro, you just got transferred to the labor squad? You look new. Tired? Damn it, shouldn't be doing this. All because of my stupid parents. And that crazy brother. Oh, your brother is Chinbu Fan. Lives in that haunted mental hospital out west. Don't know what kind of dumb luck he had. Can control those man-eating monsters strutting around now. Even the base begs him for food in exchange. Controls zombies. That power is insane. So how come you, his brother, are, He disowns everyone. Left our parents there as slaves. Got me demoted, scrubbing toilets, hauling bricks every day. He just leans on those monsters. What's so great about that? True, relying on monsters isn't real strength. I heard controlling those zombies. Seems he needs some special medium or token. Heard whispers, he tinkers with zombie teeth. Treats them like treasure, strings them into necklaces, currency. Spooky. Intel's right. Zombie teeth. Might be key energy resonators or command carriers. Chinla-D, I've got a thought. Not sure I should say. You really content to be under your brother's thumb forever? Living off his scraps, watching your folks suffer? No future for you. What choice do I have? He's got all those monsters guarding him now. Even the base treads lightly. Power isn't about who has more minions. It's about who holds the source. If your brother's power is as we guess, comes from those special teeth, that means it's not unique to him. It's a transferable, learnable technique. You mean, if we could get a sample? Even just one he uses often. One that holds commands. Study it. Even try to copy it. Maybe we could get zombie influencing power too. Don't need much. Even a little. Control just one, proves it's possible. Once proven, we control more. Then you'd still fear your brother? You could rescue your parents. Even replace him. No need to storm his lair. Next time the base convoy trades supplies, those zombie porters might be wearing or carrying these tokens. In the chaos, snag one or two. Good chance. As for failure, look at your situation now. What more have you got to lose? Success, and you'll have it all. Just think about it. When you can command those monsters with a single glance, who would dare make you clean toilets? Good. Energy residue. Clearly, this is more than just a tooth. It's a specially tuned resonator. Your brother's command. Likely stored as a certain brainwave frequency. I'm linked to this type of object. So how do we use it? Can this control zombies? Based on some theories I've studied before. Consciousness control requires frequency synchronization. This device can amplify and focus your brainwaves. Perhaps we can use this tooth as a key or a relay to try and establish a brief connection with the zombie's base consciousness. The principle is similar to taming a beast. Start with the simplest command, like stop or come here. Okay, how do we test it? Frequency calibrating. Using the command ripple residue from the tooth as a baseline, the amplifier's feedback loop is established. Chinla-D, focus. Think of the simplest command. Stop. Or be quiet. Let our will, through this key, pierce his chaos. Stop. Stop. There's a reaction. Disturbance in his brain. Keep strengthening your intent. He stopped. It worked. Good. Now try something more complex. Walk over here. Slowly loosen the chains. It's losing control. Frequency backlash. Stop him, quick.
The nanny unit's cooking skill data was never unlocked, was it? This data simulation is way off. Anomalous data packet detected. Attempting to hijack low-level unit protocols and using an illegally copied key. Who's the idiot running a private server on my system? Using cheats. System, issue a global emergency task. Task code, purge internal cheating players. Target, locate and control all involved illegal data sources and abnormally activated units. Executing units. All allied NPCs online and within the signal area. Highest priority. Lu Wachong, remote access command protocol. Show your brothers how it's done. Player Song Binalang Chin Tian Bao detected. Using illegal cheat programs to attempt unit data tampering, causing system anomalies. Severe violation of server management terms. Verdict. Account suspended for 3 days. Penalty task. Garbage cleanup and ecosystem maintenance. 10. X version. Execute immediately.
Shibu fan, what's going on? What did they do?
Commander Zhang, it's handled. Just a minor internal bug. Fixed. These 2 players stole some of my points to run a private server. They messed up. By the rules, they need a lesson. Let them experience the daily grind of janitors and zookeepers. Re-education through labor. Punishment details. 1. Clean all public restrooms in the base. Trash collection points must be spotless. Supervised remotely by Lu Wachong. 2. Responsible for the next 3 days. Feeding all our zombie units in the base a vegetarian diet. Record their meal feedback. Pass, and they're free in 3 days. Fail, or any more abnormal data, and it's a permanent ban. Data reclamation.
Signal, calibration complete. Frequency, coverage confirmed. Residual, consciousness nodes. Old era. Redundant data, accumulation. Civilization, miscalculation. Redundant process. Evolution field, divergence, impurity. Inefficient. Directive, initiate, global, formatting protocol. Objective, purge, erroneous data, unify, the evolution field. Resistance is meaningless. Unification is eternal life.
Whoa, a forced global channel broadcast. Now that's a declaration of war. The special effects budget must be insane. Fleshmech throne. The art style has a bit of a Lovecraftian cyber wasteland vibe. Just the detail rendering's a bit off. Particle effects aren't fine enough. Here we go. Finally, a proper villain boss. A global broadcast, system-wide red alert warnings. An apocalyptic level quest description. This is more like it. Those minor, rebellious NPCs before. The bug-exploiting players, they were nothing. All units, attention. The final version update is here. World-level PvP event initiated. Our Crystal is being eyed by another GM trying to hijack the server. The time to test your loyalty and combat strength has arrived. Everyone snap to it. Format my server. Dream on. Let me show you what home field advantage and rule level defenses really mean. Lu Wachong, notify all squad leader level units. Assemble in the conference room. No, the war room. We're drafting an anti-formatting strategy.
Our report. Almost all participating global public comms channels and undamaged display devices were hijacked by an unknown signal simultaneously. The broadcast content was identical. Our backup internal network also experienced brief interference. Signal source untraceable. Transmission method unknown. The energy level and coverage range are completely beyond comprehension. This isn't possible with any existing technology.
It's him. He's no longer just a legend or a potential threat. He's gone public. The unified evolution field is being formatted. His goal is indeed to eliminate all uncontrolled variables. That includes humanity, and also anomalous program branches like Chen Bufan.
Damn it. Stop the theatrics. Come out and fight for real if you have the guts. The Overlord's public oath means two things. First, his existence and power are now undeniable, and they've reached a level we can't comprehend. Second, he's likely about to launch a large-scale, proactive cleansing operation. Chen Bufan will likely be the first target. Go to maximum alert. All defensive forces, forward positions. Monitor all Lion Pride movements in the vicinity. Zhou, you try to contact Chen Bufan immediately. We need to know his reaction, and if we can find a place to survive in this administrator's war.
Attention all units. Guard the crystal. After the major version update, the first core feature is loading, the militarized combat plugin. From now on, you're no longer ordinary gathering and construction NPCs. You're the first combatants of the Zombie Legion. Your objective, repel the invasion of the foreign server overlord. Defend our server. First, combat unit reorganization and numbering. As I previously divided, melee, assault, heavy, special ops. Move to your designated areas. Lu Huachong, step forward. I appoint Comrade Lu Huachong as Supreme Commander of the Zombie Legion, responsible for daily training and combat command. Is that clear? Good. Now begin basic training. First, formation and marching. Commander Lu, they're all yours.
Alt. Down. Squad Leader Zhou, what kind of formation is this? My eyes. Let's see what Chen Bufan does first.
Initial coordination data is abysmal, but loyalty and order compliance rates are high. Need intensive repetitive muscle memory drills. System log that. Go develop a basic gate coordination subroutine. Keep drilling. No dinner tonight until you get it right.
Move! Drill!
Halt! Good improvement. Now, live combat simulation training. Target, that abandoned residential building ahead. Simulating an enemy stronghold. Training objective, coordinated advance, obstacle clearance, and point breakthrough. Commander Lu, Director Close Combat Unit and Heavy Unit. Employ the wild boar charge tactic. Clear the abandoned vehicle obstacles downstairs. The assault team flanks from the side to find an entry point. Special forces. Single is your item.